What's up, y'all? Welcome to No Covers. My name is Geno, and I'm here with the lovely
I'm Chevy Lanee.
Chevy Lanee.
And I put the Lanee with it today.
Make sure you pick the Lanee with her today. She been fancy today, y'all, and she is looking fancy. Look at her.
So I try, I get it for the girls.
Yeah, you definitely representing, and you representing for them light skinned girls, huh?
I represent for all Milanan women.
Yeah, nah, she definitely out here representing for the women, for the black women, for all the women. But man, today we gonna talk about relationships. Man. We're gonna talk about relationships. We're gonna talk about intimacy, and we're gonna talk about y'all favorite topic.
Sex, sex, and more sex.
You can never have enough sex. So what can we say? Today we're gonna talk about is it ever okay to lie to your significant other? Um, for me, you know what? I'm gonna go first.
Go right
Is that
ahead.
okay with
You
you?
go right ahead.
Okay.
I am just thrilled to know what you're gonna say here.
I think it is okay to lie to your spouse. However, on small shit, not no big shit, but small shit. So don't be out here telling no big ass lies like, okay, well, I got ran over when I was going to the store to pick you up something last night, and the ambulance took me to the hospital, and I got arrested because I had warrants. My cousin, but keep it. I'm talking about simple shit like,
Dump
let's.
him.
What's that?
If he ever come with lies and excuses like that, you got to let him go, sis. He belong to the streets.
You got you. I'm never against my brothers, but if you doing shit like that, I gotta agree with you, Chevy. You gotta get away from that type of motherfucker right there. That's somebody who
A volunteer liar.
and probably a habitual liar at that. So. So I would say get away with that. But what I'm talking about is the small lies like, do I look good in this dress? Me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You don't look good in the dress. Take that shit off. Put on something else, and we can sit here and get this together. Because I want you to go out and I want you to look spectacular, especially when I'm with you. Because I want everybody in the room to look at you the same way I looked at you when I first saw you. But
Oh.
I'm gonna make sure you're right. I ain't gonna lie to you on it. But if you if you can't handle the backlash, if you one of those type of dudes, tell her you look nice, baby. You look very good, and that's what I say. How about you, Chevy?
I believe that if you learn to communicate effectively and tactfully, even the little white lies aren't even really necessary. Like when you communicate effectively and just keep it funky with a motherfucker, either you accept it or you don't. Like, okay, you might be mad, you got a little attitude for right now, might have killed the moment for right now, but I mean, you respect me for telling you the truth, right?
I respect the truth, but everybody don't respect the truth, and we know when it comes
I
to women, is y'all a little emotional now.
But I ain't dealing with a woman, so I can't say that. Like I effectively communicate.
There you go. See, you don't really care about his feelings.
I effectively communicate. I do care. Therefore, I effectively
No, I
communicate.
just fucking, just fucking with you, just fucking with you. But
If you say
no,
things in a tactful manner, like you know what I'm saying, if you say to her, "Nah, you don't look good in that dress," you might hurt her feelings. But if you say to her, "Babe, I think this one might compliment you a little better," it's tactfully.
oh, so you getting out the game, huh? See, y'all, you got that thing where you pick and choose what game you want to get out, but
Nah.
I respect that. Hey, fella, she got, I ain't gonna tell him this, but I tell him that, and that's cool. But you got that, so now you know how to kind of communicate with your significant other, whether that's your spouse or that's your girlfriend or that's your do it to a teammate, whatever y'all do.
Damn, do it to a
Do
teammate.
it to it. I mean, that's what someone else had though. You come over, but
Said, tag him
um,
in. I'm weak.
yeah, when you could effectively communicate, that's good. Effectively communicate, because
Hmm.
we can communicate, but everybody cannot effectively communicate. But when you can do that and you can tell, hey, Like I say, them little white lies. Well, that's what they call. Why they call them little white lies?
I mean, because there's some real big black ones out there too.
Oh shit! All right, look, we ain't getting into this social justice moment right now. We gonna call it just a little lie. But little lies can go overboard. So communicate the most effective that you can, so you can say it in the correct manner when you speak it to your partner, because y'all a team at the end of the day, and it's no I in team shit. But when you look good and when you feel good and you can transmute that to your partner, and you know y'all can kind of push back on the I make you better, then we can keep those lies to a limit
A minimum.
of a minimum. And I feel like that's a good way to go about it, if you ask me.
So remember, you guys, if you communicate effectively, the little white lies or big black lies aren't really necessary.
But don't be telling every goddamn thing, especially if you're a man. Women can say stuff and get away with it because, man, we supposed to be able to take rejection, or we supposed to be able to deal with our feelings in the correct manner. And that means don't get mad because somebody said something wrong to you and I'm going to shoot you in the face because of that. That's some extra shit. So be able to take that when a woman tells you, when a woman is correct, effectively communicating.
Oh, I need to go into politics. You see that?
Man, you can definitely
Let me
be a
apologize.
lobbyist or something, man, for real. Give people the game, and you know which places to reach and what places to say. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. You go over there and do what you do.
Yeah, I'm a woman.
Hey, I respect that. So, we're gonna go on to our next topic, and our next topic is about kind of spin off on what we're doing. Like, do you look good, and do you
Smell
like that?
good and
Yeah. So
grooming basic. So hygiene and grooming, huh?
hygiene and grooming. So don't nobody want to lie to your motherfucking grown ass about do you look good when you know you don't look good as a man. As a man. So um I say keep yourself groomed. A lot of us have a thing with getting our nails done, manicures or pedicures, and I respect that because a lot of that seems to be a lady's place, a woman's place, to be in the nail shop and doing that. Some of it may sound feminine or seem feminine, but when your feet is cutting up the sheets, then you need to be in one of those places getting yourself well groomed. Whether it's your girl doing it, it's somebody that you know doing it, and you in the shop, or you doing it yourself. If you had to get the Epsom salt out and that hot water and soak your feet and scrape the callus off your feet, then you need to groom yourself. But grooming is definitely necessary, and it's nothing feminine about it. It's about self care, and that could lead to some good things if you are chilling with somebody. Because if you chilling with your girl and or a new girl or whatever, a new woman, and you take off your shoes and you at her house and she see you scratching up her 1200 count Egyptian sheets, it ain't gonna go too well.
Hmm? Scratch up who sheets.
Not your sheets. So, no.
Here's my take. I think that shit starts young. Those are things that start at home young. Like I got boys right now, and we don't necessarily call it grooming, but it's maintenance. Like that's what they call it. Like, I need maintenance. Like they'll come to me. I clean under fingernails, ears. I trim nose hairs, all of that. Like because I want that to be something that they're used to, right?
Yeah.
So I've already put that in them. Now they can't deal with anybody that is on a low, like that's beneath them with hygiene or you know what I'm saying. Why? Because they can't bring you to their mama like that. Like you, boy, you brought this little girl in here, she musty.
Oh my, oh my, and okay, so we kind of have that understanding that women, you have to take care of yourself, but I think it's it's some type of cliche when it comes to men.
I think if it starts young, it wouldn't even be a cliche. Like I clean under their fingernails, all that stuff. You know, like they get their little toes. Like even my youngest son is hard. Shoes, feet, period. He hell on wheels. Like you really got to take time out with him, right?
Yeah.
But whereas to he's gonna be fine with going to the nail salon, fine with a woman touching his feet or any of those things. Why?
Okay.
Because that's something that his mother already did for him. That was something he's used to.
Got
It
you.
wasn't looked at like a female trait because his big brother get his feet and you know what I'm saying, get his stuff taken care of and cleaned.
Okay. So you make sure your kids are taken care of when it comes to that. But how about when you're dealing with somebody or your significant other? Is that something
Why?
that
Because you not finna take them shoes off and it smell any old kind of way or look
hmm
okay any old kind of way. I'm not used to shit like that. I need things visually and smelling, appeasing to me. And
yeah.
if they can't get with that, you gonna have to get the fuck on.
So you not the type that like, oh, I want me a hard working man to come home and
It's fine to be a hardworking man and come home, and when you come home, it's gonna be Epsom salt and bath water, and you know what I'm saying. Certain
hmm
things to make sure that maintenance is
yeah.
in place. And if you don't know how to do it yourself, then you're supposed to have by this point in your life at least met somebody or watched a few videos or something to help you get it together. Because it's not something you can just ignore. Like
Gotcha.
your feet look like you've been kicking rocks.
hmm
You smell like old bus seats. Like you know what I'm saying. Like this ain't something anybody should have to tell you to take
Gotcha.
care of yourself. Like
Okay, so man taking care of himself at all. Grooming is nothing it's nothing
I
feminine about it to
believe
you.
in manscaping. I believe in manicures, not manicures, manicures. Because sometimes you take an occurrence to go get your nails cleaned, not
Yeah.
necessarily polished.
Yeah.
Clean nail beds, clean. I mean, come on now. How
Yeah.
many times you get hang nails and stuff like that? If you take care of them, things like that, you don't got to worry about.
You're right. Okay. So that old cliche is not directly.
Because granddaddy fingers is infected. So I mean, why?
Oh.
Granddaddy done the fungus in his nails.
So look, we at a look. You got some of these traditions that y'all took so literal. You gotta throw it away. You gotta rebrand those things. It's okay to It's not feminine for a man for you to get your nails and your feet taken care of. Make sure you get because if you out there lifting weights, then you already know what that bar doing to your hand. If you out there taking a sludge hammer or jackhammer to the concrete, you already know what that does to your hands. And you working with those steel toe boots, you already know what that does to your feet. So
Don't rub them calluses across this smooth ass skin. How
yeah.
about that?
And all your hair on your legs, and I mean I ain't telling you to shave your arms and your legs, but get your manscaping right, because since we talk about sex here, don't no women want to go down and come up with a mouthful of hair.
And
So
vice versa, ladies. So you know,
please, ain't nothing. Oh my God, ain't nothing like a shaving, glistening. You know what?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Live on no cover set.
She don't know. Hey, you know what? We ain't even gonna go there. But I tell you what, a woman knows when it's right and it's right for you to go down there. So, there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, feet, hands, yeah, all your areas that need to be taken care of. Don't be walking around looking like a sheep's ass. So
Nose hairs included.
nose hair is definitely included. So wash your face in the morning. If ain't nobody told you to wash your face in the morning, wash your face. Don't roll over and kiss your girl. Roll over, hop out of bed, wash your face, take a shower, brush your teeth, and then you can go in and you can get the romance started in that morning. But at least do that. But also females, if you gonna do it all the way. Don't put that little dab right in the middle of your fingernails or had chip fingernails and all that random shit. Cause if you ask me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you your fingers look a mess. But I'm also gonna tell you, look, here go that money, go take care of yourself. So, you know.
Fellas, of course, you need to brush, stay, clean and scaped. We appreciate that. Ladies, here's a tip guys are not going to tell you, especially if you wear these acrylic fingernails, they still look at your real nails. Anytime you turn your hand over and you can see that dinge upon your real nail inside of that acrylic, that is a problem. You need a toothbrush or something, and you have to scrub that inside and out.
So we got what we said what we said. We said what we said.
We want y'all to be clean.
Yeah.
So when you roll in the sheets, they still clean too.
Definitely.
At least for a little while.
At least for a while. At least for a while.
To the end of the session.
For sure. So man, it's not feeling taking care of yourself, it's self-care. And for me, um, a little lie ain't gonna hurt nobody every now and then, but very small lies. Not no random shit. And
I'm Chevy Lanee. I effectively communicate. I endorse this message.
and
No covers. I love it here.
for sure. What more can we say? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all like the channel. Y'all check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Y'all check my page out on Instagram or Facebook. I'm Geno Lee. On Facebook, I'm G_knows, KNOWS on Instagram. And No Covers is Geno Presents No Covers on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And
Well,
do your thing.
Hotbox That Chevy. You can find me any and everywhere. I'm your favorite's favorite.
Yes, for sure. And that's our show. Y'all make sure y'all check out our other shows, playlists, everything that we got going. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.